My whole life, I've been scared of joining a game jam. It was like working. And that's where the sentence ends. So I joined a game jam to prove my old self that I had something greater within. But if you don't know what's a game jam, it's a competition to see who can make the best bread and butter that goes along with the jam. So I picked the Xmas Game Jam because it had like 77 people in it. But I'm not a coward or anything. I'm just cool. But there was one problem. I joined in a bit late, so now I have to think even harder. But that led me to an idea that would blow people's mind. I started thinking of ideas nobody else would do. What if a 3D game was 2D? Haven't you seen those nice old dungeon games? That's what I want. But what I'm about to learn isn't for the simple minded. This perspective is called isometric and it involves a lot of math. I literally spent the first 5 hours learning how isometric games work and how the math works. It's very complicated. Please don't ask me what I learned from this project. But the math isn't the only part I was worried about. Did you know for isometric games, people make like 8 faces for a character? That wasn't in my project scope. So this was the best I could do. I also started drawing blocks, thinking that making blocks in pixel art was easy, but I take everything back. But eventually I finished and I moved on to the hardest part of the making of the jam. What? With having less than 24 hours left, I started coding the movement, which was pretty simple because all I was doing was copying from the tutorial. I also made a key system, but I didn't really explain what my game was about, so let me explain. It's Christmas and everybody knows Christmas is all about Christ. Can I get a hallelujah? So I hit up that Bible app and found this wonderful verse. So my game was gonna be about sharing and giving love to this one guy because I do not have the time to make more. I finished up the auto mechanics and a pretty sweet ending, but what was gonna happen next really stressed me out. I needed to add sound design, which I don't suck at, but with like 1.5 hours left, my mind took over me. I was so like tense and everything, like my computer, I just felt like punching it. But at last, I finished with sound design. I'm sure in the future I'm gonna think about this memories I had with my game. With my game ready, I was sure I was gonna win until something unexpected happened. My game failed to export, and I worked so hard on it too. But I shouldn't just think about the bad parts, you know. There are also good things that happened. Like I learned how isometric games work, I guess. Uh, but if you want to try the game out, I'll probably put it on itch.io. The link is probably in the description or comment section. But this is not the end. Until we meet again.